Texas A&M Aggies, the Coral Cadets, the world-famous 12th man, Lady Reveille, and early indications, a whole throng of Aggies ready to make some noise. Today, an in-state battle between two teams from the state of Texas, and when you face off against another squad from the Lone Star State, the emotions tend to run a little higher. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Sam Houston Bearcats, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Bearcats will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. The Aggies offense takes the field for the first time today. There he is, the man who makes everything go, and they believe they're going to score every time they touch it when he's on the field, Jesse.
He plays with unbelievable confidence, Reese. Always knows where to go with the football. The entire playbook is at this guy's disposal.
Yeah, which is so much fun for a coach. So much fun to play with him. A guy that can do everything. Everybody on the field is active.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This defense knew coming into tonight they had to be able to get pressure on the quarterback, and they are wasting no time. They get a sack on the first play of the game.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Throws to the tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. It's a fake he wants to throw. And he makes the catch. Now can he get to the sticks? He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
I love the aggressive nature. They told us coming into this game they were just going to let everything go. And here we are in the first drive of the game. They line up in the punt formation, and they fake it. Not just that, they pick it up, and this drive is staying alive. I love it.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. The Aggies are on the move. Feeling some heat. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. Coming after him. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Those are hard. When they get beat, and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to buy time.
Sometimes you just got to give credit. Like, we had it covered. We knew it was a pass. Everything covered underneath, but the quarterback does such a good job of making that 2nd play something special, pulling it down, getting the 1st down pretty easy.
Fires to the right. Complete downfield. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a 1st down in the red zone at the 11. It is getting loud as this crowd tries to help its defense. From the gun, the running back has it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He wants to pass it on second down. He's got it and still on his feet. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Well, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Bearcats. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So they move the ball 37 yards on the drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Strickland. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Now the defense will try to rise up on third and short from the 21. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, and make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Nothing the Aggies love more than saying howdy with a strong running game.
How do you like that first down? How do you like that ground game? Like, that's what they've got to be built on. They got to have that toughness. When the Aggies have that toughness is when you see that their best teams are competing at a high level.
And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. The play action fake. Fires to the right. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. Perhaps drawing confidence by converting an earlier fourth down. They'll try to do it for a second time in the opening quarter. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. This offense has a second down play. They're going to throw it again. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. On the run, still looking. Finds a crease at the 20. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Texas A&M will snap it in the red zone. They'll run it. It's Owens. Able to get one down to the 15.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end. Wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. That pass is incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Trying to find his man on first down. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide out in motion. On second down, looking to throw. Lets it go. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Aggies send out the punt team, and they're going to try it again. It's another fake. The throw. And he's got it. It's a first down.
Man, that is awesome. That gets the juices going. That gets everybody excited. You work on these fake punts all the time, but you don't call them all the time. But the coach saw something, executed it perfectly, called it at the right time, and got a shot in the arm, get some energy, snap into the up back, completing the pass. Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. Looking to throw for it. Quickly complete. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. He's looking for a man on second down. The sure hands, it's Strickland. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just... It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
Catch in the middle, it's Strickland. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside. David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggie.
You get down here in the red zone, when you get close to the end zone, and you get goal-to-go situations, you've got to be physical, and I love teams that can run the football. They run the football, hand it to the running back. He does the rest, puts it in the end zone.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. They'll go to the ground. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Finds his man. It's McKinney. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. It's good. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. He'll start this drive firing. Pressure coming. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now 1st down from the 37. The give to the tailback. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Yeah, I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give him. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last pass running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Complete on third down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Texas A&M, and they'll fake it again. He was able to come down with the pass, but not inbound. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The sure hands, it's McKinney.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage, and one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
Quickly out to the tight end. They'll immediately call timeout. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is four-down territory. They'll try to get the first through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. The corners are walked up tight. Going up top on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. You just got to look that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching it, you see their head start to turn to try to think about getting upfield, and they just lose that concentration for a second. A little missed opportunity there for this offense.
Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be third down. This crowd rising up, sensing that his defense needs some help. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He'll take a shot. Throw to the end zone, picked off. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play.
That is one a quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Uncorks one. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's looking for an open man on second down. He's going to take off. Crosses the 30. He's got away. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Comes out throwing on first down. They're trying to get to it. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you? It's been very evenly played through two quarters. Both teams have been physical. Both teams have battled there in the trenches. Neither has been perfect, but they're both right there in this game. And it's kind of the calm before the storm. Each side sort of licking their wounds right now, but expect another fight in a phone booth in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kyle Field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Hand off from the shotgun. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Gives it to the back on the draw. Almost got to the sticks on 3rd down. Able to pick up 6, but they're looking at a 4th and 1. The Bearcats will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
And whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We've got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? Wide receiver now comes in motion. Now they're going to throw it. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He'll get rid of it. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the runner is down, and so is the flag. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. But they're cornering the market on fakes. Here comes another one. And the pass is incomplete. They thought they had the fake all dialed up, and it did not work. Well, they got the throw off, but not much else good happened for them after that one, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looking for room. It's McKinney. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
It is good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. OHIO. Ohio State is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout to remember. They're up by 16 over Texas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Fast motion from the offense. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback is being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target and risk the pick 6, but he needs to be more accurate.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
He'll bring it back. It's Makuba. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from nothing but green ahead. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The Bearcats have pushed it inside the 20. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Sam Houston. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team. Goes upstairs. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The Aggies are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
And now a big third down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all that, this is 4-down territory, too. So you need to identify who are your best players on offense and how can you give them a chance to score this touchdown.
And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Slams it ahead. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Incomplete, and the defense holds.
So many factors go into making the big play in the big moment, calling the right play, getting protection. You got it all dialed up. It's perfect. And then he does that, drops the ball right in his hands.
Finds a hole, and he'll pick up 6 out to the 8-yard line. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Off the RPO, complete. Open space at the 25. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Bearcats want to pick up the tempo.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out.
Touchdown, Bearcats! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't...
He lets one fly deep. And he's got it inside the 25. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. That's celebration. Sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. On second down, they'll take to the air. He'll take another shot here. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Line gets set, first down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Bearcats. And the stomping has commenced.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been... This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That